Since the beginning of time, humanity has witnessed signs in the sky, divine warnings that have guided its destiny. At the threshold of a new era, a heavenly message resounds with force, announcing astronomical and spiritual events of unimaginable magnitudes. This message, revealed through a humble Colombian woman named Beatriz, also known as Sarah, has been transmitted by archangels and carries with it a warning that will mark the fate of the world. Since the year 2000, she has been the bearer of these divine revelations, preparing humanity for the great warning and the imminent divine punishment. The purification of the world will be carried out in 3 astronomical phases, which have been designated within the divine plan. The first phase, called the Io stage, will bring with it explosions on the moon Io of Jupiter, triggered by solar storms of unprecedented intensity. These explosions will generate large fragments that will detach from the moon and will be attracted by terrestrial gravity. When they hit the Earth, these fragments will cause massive fires, destruction, and a wave of chaos that will shake humanity. However, this will be nothing more than the beginning of a series of events that will change the course of history. The second phase will bring with it the Great Warning, a heavenly signal that will shake the souls of the inhabitants of the world. A huge fragment of Io will collide with the asteroid 433 Eros, giving rise to an unprecedented phenomenon, the formation of a blue cross in the sky. This signal will be visible all over the planet and will mark the moment of the enlightenment of consciousness. Every human being, without exception, will experience an internal revelation, a spiritual judgment in which he will see his own sins and the eternal destiny that awaits him according to his actions. For many, this will be a moment of repentance and conversion, but others, hardened in their arrogance, will reject divine grace and will continue on their path of darkness. The divine punishment will continue with the Eros stage. The trajectory of the asteroid 433 Eros will be altered by the impact of the fragment of Io, leading it to dangerously touch the Earth. Its passage will cause cataclysms of apocalyptic magnitude. Earthquakes will shake the continents, tsunamis will engulf coastal cities, and the Earth's axis will suffer an unprecedented mismatch. As if this were not enough, the fragments of Io and Eros will continue to fall on Earth, sowing desolation and fire in various regions of the planet. Faced with such events, humanity will cling to science in search of solutions. Space agencies such as NASA will try to neutralize the threats by means of nuclear explosions and advanced lasers, but their efforts will be fruitless. Some scientists, in witnessing the magnitude of the events, will recognize the existence of God and the veracity of his warnings, while others, trapped in their skepticism, will continue to deny the obvious. The situation will reach its culminating point with the 3 days of darkness. After the Eros touch with the Earth, the planet will be engulfed in a dense and poisonous smoke that will block any source of light. There will be no electricity, the sun will not shine, and humanity will be plunged into total darkness. Only the blessed candles will be able to illuminate in the midst of the darkness. During this time, the demonic forces will unleash furiously, traveling the earth in search of unprepared souls. Those who are not spiritually protected will be easy prey for these evil entities. At this crucial moment, divine justice will intervene. Jesus Christ, as supreme judge, will purify the earth and end the age of darkness. After the purification, a new world order will be established, a kingdom of peace, in which humanity will be reborn under a new sky and a new earth. Life will change radically, and those who have remained faithful to divine will be the pillars of this spiritual rebirth. In the face of the imminence of these events, recommendations are made for spiritual protection. It is crucial to pray the rosary daily, to confess frequently, and to participate in the Eucharist. Sin must be avoided and the Virgin Mary must be consecrated, as well as to be prepared with essential provisions: water, non-perishable food, and blessed candles. During the 3 days of darkness, it is recommended to remain inside the house, without opening doors or windows, trusting in divine protection. The final message of this heavenly warning is clear. The Great Warning represents the last opportunity for humanity. God, in his infinite mercy, grants this warning as a call to repentance and conversion. However, if the world does not change its course, the punishment will be inevitable. It is time to make decisions, to choose between light and darkness, between grace and condemnation. Let those who have ears to hear, listen, and let hearts be ready for the truth before it is too late. Humanity has been warned on repeated occasions throughout history, but few have listened. The signs in heaven, the ancient prophecies, and the mystical revelations have been constant reminders of the fragility of the world. However, human pride has led to ignoring these warnings. Now, with the fulfillment of these events at the gates, there is no excuse for indifference. It is time to prepare, to strengthen faith, and to take seriously the responsibility of our salvation. God has arranged this moment as a definitive test. Those who persevere in faith will be protected, but those who reject His love will be exposed to the consequences of their actions. Hope is not lost, for divine mercy is infinite for those who seek His forgiveness. The call is urgent, the decision is individual, and time is running out. Let every soul prepare, for what is yet to come will change the fate of humanity forever. The signs will continue to manifest in the heavens. Appearances of unknown lights, unusual planetary alignments, and inexplicable phenomena will intensify as the last call to conversion. Nature itself will begin to moan loudly. Storms of unknown ferocity, earthquakes in unsuspected places, and extreme climatic changes will be a reflection of the spiritual disorder of humanity. It will not be a coincidence, but a last warning cry before the final fulfillment of the prophecy. The Virgin Mary, in multiple appearances, has reiterated her call to prayer and sacrifice. Her tears shed in images around the world are a living testimony of the heavenly pain before the imminent purification. She, as a loving mother, continues to intercede for her children, but the time of mercy is about to end. May those who still doubt open their hearts before divine justice takes its final course. Finally, the last chosen ones will receive the grace to remain firm in faith. They will be witnesses to the great transformation of the earth, seeing how darkness will be eradicated, and the glory of God will shine in a renewed world. Purification will be painful, but it will bring with it the true promised peace from ancient times. May each soul prepare, for the hour is near, and the fate of humanity is in their hands.